versus. The next one is going to be between Joe and Donell Jones.
Right.
And as always, people are torn. You know, two dope singers, both have bangers. I just expect a great verses and a whole lot of black love in the building.
Let me say this first, and there's no disrespect to nobody. In my opinion, the smaller type of verses have been the better ones. All the verses with like the quote unquote major stars or whatnot, they don't turn out to they cool, but they're not what it need to be. The smaller verses where you got artists that are a certain niche, those turn out to be the better verses. And this Joe and Donell, like I'm not gonna lie, I've had two eras. I've had the Donell Jones, you know, where I want to be era. You know
Fantastic
what I mean?
album.
Oh man, that album is so
great album. Yes,
that's on my top 10 of best R&B albums ever, and we'll do an episode just on that. We'll definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? But Joe's run and Joe's feature game is phenomenal. I think people are forgetting records that Joe has. They're forgetting. I know people are forgetting some records that Joe has that they're like, oh, I forgot he got that bag, or I forgot he got that record. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, in my opinion, I feel like and there's no disrespect to Donell Jones, but I feel like it's Donell Jones's first album against Joe's feature game. If I want to talk about the strength of each other, it's Donell Jones' first album versus Joe's feature records. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Donell Jones got bangers after that first album too, though. He
do.
He does have some hits,
but
that was kind of peak for him, I think.
Yeah, man, that first album was everything, man. It's hard to beat that first album, but I think it's gonna be a great versus because, in my opinion, I feel like they both still got great voices. They both still, you know, they're both still healthy in their own right, and the crowd. Let's talk about the crowd. What type of crowd should be there? Because that once again plays a big role in having a successful versus for either artist.
Yeah, I'm expecting mid 30s to 40s women. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting.
Yep. I mean, if they want, they can make it they don't have to make it a suit and tie, but they should make it a formal type of, casual type of, like semi-casual type of thing, to where, man, come in with some button-ups, come in with some, cool little slacks. Ladies come in a nice little, I would think, like set the mood for it. You know what I mean?
Let's watch the trailer. They kind of, you right on board. Let's watch the trailer.
They got a trailer.
Yep. It's barely even a minute.
Right. Let's go.
My name is Joe, the biggest album that I've ever had. Selling over 3 million copies.
Yeah.
You are now listening to Verzuz Radio.
I feel like
it's gonna be crazy.
I Want to Be has to be ranked one of the greatest R&B songs. It has to be in that top 10.
Just don't treat them bad. Up next is Donell Jones. Joe.
Couple days away. We won't be waiting long.
I'm tapped in.
Yeah, it looked like a kind of a like a Harlem Nights theme a little bit. Like, so yeah, if they have people coming in bow ties and have it formal, that would be dope. Yeah.
That's gonna be fine. I might just have to go suit and tie in my own house real quick. I might just have to put something on for the one time.
I'm always surprised on how excited I get for R&B verses.
Sure.
Best one, hands down, goes to Brandy and Monica.
Yeah, Brandy and Monica.
Nobody say Brandy and Monica. Then Ashanti, Keisha Cole. I'd say the next one is.
These records are attached to our memories. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I remember the shorty I was with for that Donell album first.
Yeah, come on. I remember when that Donell dropped. Come on, man. Listen,
I was thinking Jill Scott and Erykah Badu. My bad.
Right. And then even with that Joe, don't want to be a player no more. Come on, what you mean, man? Everybody wants to be one woman band at that time. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Dave Hollister. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dave. But yeah, no, but I really believe that, you know, verses like these where the more niche R&B acts or the more niche acts in general, they have better verses because in my opinion, I think it brings out the true fans. Like
we had Escape in SWV.
Right. Exactly my point. Like you're gonna attract true fans with that type of a verses. You know what I mean? Donell Jones, the ones that's coming out is true fans. Hands down. Joe, same thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be great. In my opinion, it's gonna be another showing of just dope Black excellence. You know, good people in the crowd. I'm anxious to see who they're gonna bring out as features because even though both of their best records, Joe with Still Not a Player and Big Pun Passing, and Donell Jones and What's Up, and Left Eye Passing. I'm wondering who they're gonna bring out to replace them if they do that. You know what I mean? Because they can actually do that. They can actually pull that off. You know what I'm saying?
I guess, yeah. I wouldn't want them to, but I guess they could.
Yeah. I'm like what if French Montana does the verses to Pun for Still Not a Player? You know what I mean?
French Montana. Well, he just did a versus, didn't he? People don't.
Oh yeah, he did with Rick Ross. With Rick Ross.
So he ain't coming back. He ain't showing up on the stage.
Right.
That's how it go. I mean, I didn't make the rules. I just watched the shows. The most entertaining one, which I hope it doesn't devolve into, was of course Tank and Tyrese.
Oh my goodness, that was hilarious. But well deserved. Well deserved for both of them for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like they're monsters on the stage and they're great. You know, even better in the studio. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we need. We need more of those. We need more of those. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm anxious to see. I'm probably going to have a day at the studio and invite a couple of people and just kind of enjoy that versus because that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun.
Definitely going to be fun. Mm-hmm. Everybody check it out and come back to the video and you know, tell us what you thought about it.